And so we are down to two. Hello everybody, Colin Lewis here for JamSports.org. How is it going? I haven't been on YouTube in a while, haven't really been anywhere in a while, haven't recorded a video in over a week, but here we go. Let's get it underway. It is the Super Bowl preview. We are down to two teams, the 8-8 New York Giants, the 13-3 New England Patriots. Of course, game takes place on Sunday at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Um, I do want to start off by saying that I have been picking Super Bowls both publicly and just among family and friends since 2006, I believe. Let me just double check on that really quick here. Yeah, since 2006, and we are, yeah, obviously that makes sense. We are 6-0. We have never lost a Super Bowl. Um, of the six Super Bowls that I've picked, I personally believe that this is going to be the hardest one to pick, even harder than when the New England Patriots and the New York Giants met in 2007, 2008, when the Giants won 17-14, of course, behind the very memorable catch by David Tyree in that contest. Um, but this game I think is going to be more difficult to pick. And it's going to be an interesting game. I know that when the spread first came out on Monday, a couple Mondays ago, after Championship Sunday, which by the way we totally um, sucked on, went 0-2. Uh, the spread was 3.5 in favor of the Giants, and of course the spread has changed um, since then, but it was 3.5 in favor of the Giants. I'm looking at that going, what? But they did change it. Anyway, let's get to the game itself. Like I said, it's going to be a very, very interesting game, I think. Of course, the big storyline coming from this game is going to be Gronkowski. Gronk. In a row. Personally, I think there's really no way that Gronk does not play in the game. It's the Super Bowl. How effective will he be? I think he'll be fairly effective, and I think he has to be in order for the Patriots to have any success. Because really, if you think about it, the Patriots' offense is potent, but they don't have a deep threat, really. Um, and really, I mean, a lot is made of Wes Welker, and I don't think a lot should. I understand why a lot is made of Wes Welker, but let's face it, guys. If it wasn't for the slot receiver, Wes Welker would be in trouble because you cannot put Wes Welker on the outside. It is not going to work. Um, he's not an outside receiver. I mean, outside of that, you don't really have a whole lot. Uh, as far as that. I think you really need Gronk in this game, and you need Gronk to play well. Now, here is the interesting thing. The Patriots' offense is potent. The Patriots' offense can score points. We know this. And the New York Giants' defense, which gets a lot of credit for its pass rush, which is really, really good, um, they aren't very good in the secondary against good offenses. Um, in the two meetings against the Packers this year, they gave up a lot of points there. Granted, yes, they did beat them in the playoffs. They also gave up 40-plus points to Drew Brees and the Saints. Um, potent offenses just are able to, when they can elude the pressure of Jason Pierre-Paul, excuse me, and Matthias Kiwanuka, and that group, uh, they can do they can do some damage, and obviously we know that Brady's going to do damage. And I think the one thing that the Giants did, which I understand because they've done it really the past several weeks and it's worked well, but um, talking a lot of trash to the Patriots. You don't want to motivate Tom Brady. You really don't. I don't know if that will help them or hurt them. I do know that one person that the Patriots offense needs to look out for is Vince Wilfork. He is playing um, probably some of the best defense in the whole playoff so far. Right now, he has come on hot. He has come on strong. Um, both these teams uh, are they have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. Obviously, both these teams have a really, really good offense. I think one thing that is going to um, perhaps hurt the Patriots. Well, in fact, I can almost guarantee you it is going to hurt the Patriots is the Giants receivers. Okay? Hakeem Nicks. It's also there after Victor Cruz. Um, they're going to have a big day, I think. And because of that, um, like I said, this is a tough game to pick. I think this game is going to come down to the wire. I've been leaning Giants all week. The one problem that I've found with that is this. Everybody really, all the media and everything just seems to be extremely, extremely sure that this is going to be a giant win. Um, and that's what really makes you a little bit nervous, I think. Um, with picking the Giants is usually when everybody says that, when everybody's so sure that something's going to happen, it never really does. Yes, the Giants are underdogs, but the Giants play great. I think I said in the beginning that the Giants are favored by 3.5. I'm sorry, the Patriots are favored by 3.5. Um, I can't go back and fix that, unfortunately, because I'm not going to re-record this because we're already 6 minutes in. So I apologize for that, but I do. I'll put an annotation at the beginning saying I fixed it, so nobody jumps on me. But anyway, the Giants are underdogs, and the Giants play really, really good as underdogs. Basically, this is a road playoff game. I believe Eli Manning is 6-1 or 7-1 in road playoff games with career. I mean, basically, yeah, it is a road playoff game. It's a road playoff game for both teams. But it's a road playoff game. It is a road playoff game nonetheless. And Eli Manning does good in road playoff games. I'm gonna go gutsy, and I know this Super Bowl preview isn't the greatest, but it's late and I'm tired. Um, I'm gonna be gutsy, and I'm gonna say Giants, but I am a little bit shaky there doing that. Like I said, it'll be a close game. Wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots pull it off. Um, it's gonna be a good game. I think there's gonna be a lot of points spread. I don't think defense will struggle at all. I don't think 17-14 is the right score. I think it's gonna be higher. Um, than really their meeting from last Super Bowl and their meeting from earlier this year, I think, too. It'll be higher than that. The big thing, of course, is rattle Tom Brady. It's obvious, okay? I hate to state the obvious, but that's exactly true. That's what the Giants need to do if they need to win. Matthias Kiwanuka, JPP. They need to get their pressure. They need to get their hits on Brady. They need to get in Brady's head. That's obvious. The Patriots need to do the same thing. Vince Wilfork needs to get to Eli Manning. The problem with Eli Manning is he's really tough to rattle. If you watch Eli Manning play, which I did see a lot of the Giant snaps this year, Manning just continues to take punishment, punishment, punishment. He gets right back up, brushes it off, whatever. It's no big deal. This is going to be a really fun game. I think the Eli Manning that's going to be in this game is even better than the Eli Manning that we saw in the Super Bowl game, which I think is going to be scary for the Patriots. And Tom Brady, he's just Tom Brady. Nothing ever changes at all. There. For those of you who are actually watching this on YouTube and follow my channel closely, I will be back in probably 5-6 hours to make the return of college basketball and NBA picks. So be sure to check those out. It's great to do that, guys. Kind of miss doing the video recording thing, but I'm back at her. So, alright, that is going to do it for me. Crappy preview, I know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't really care. Once again, just a reminder, go with the Giants. 6-0 so far. Really shaky. I do have a slight feeling we could be 6-1 after Sunday, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, it is going to be a good game. I'm Jonathan. Was up for Jam Sports 100 JamSports.org. I'm out.